The very dangerous Rhian O'Sullivan.
It's Rhian to throw first.
Beware the wounded woman.
So O'Sullivan gets the second
60.
women's quarter-final underway. The winner of it will play the winner of the first, which was Kirsty Hutchinson, who let out some emotion after coming back to defeat
45.
Priscilla Steenbergen in a match that seems like it was played yesterday.
Are you telling me it wasn't?
It's 2 comeback wins. It's almost easy to forget.
60.
It'll be one of those days, though, isn't it, Murph?
Yeah, both quarter-finalists were a set away from defeat and went on to win. Both winning quarter-finalists. Well, Rhian O'Sullivan got here by absolutely demolishing Paula Jacklin in the opening round, sending her packing without a leg to her name, before seeing off Corinne Hammond
140
in the second. O'Brien, as a seed, only had 1 match to play. And she looks to
140
hit the first 180 and almost did. That was a deflection. Yeah, she got the better of Marilyn Noyens by the odd set. What a start this is from the pair of them.
180.
140, 140, 180.
81.
Really good start from both ladies. O'Sullivan, double 18.
25.
That was almost a 14
you require 135.
or a 15 darter. Maria would love a 15 darter if she gets 85 more.
Well, this would take away the pain, wouldn't it? Double top.
Yeah,
oh, what a start that is for Maria O'Brien. Well, she took a tumble on the walk-on, but she has come out flying and fighting.
Throw first. Game on.
Did see it. Beware the wounded dart player. In a funny sort of way, players can be nervous on that walk-on. She's not the first person to lose her footing on a walk-on in any darts arena. But sometimes when something like that happens, it takes all the thought processes away that you've been trying to process for
60.
the last hour or two. Now she's just playing darts, and she might be thinking about pain more than pressure.
Rhian O'Sullivan had just hit her 4th maximum of the tournament and missed 2 darts to win that leg, and O'Brien took out 135.
60.
Incorporating the bullseye, a treble and a double, to steal it away from a blockbuster start from OB.
100.
Isn't it interesting that Maria had apparently said she didn't want to run into Rhian? A refreshingly honest statement as well, because
60.
Too often in sport we hear the stock answer of, oh, I don't mind who I play. She actually said, you know what, I don't want to play her.
She's checking the score. She's going to stay there. No, she's not going to stay there. She fancied
137.
the bullseye. I thought she was checking Maria's score, but she's actually just checking her own.
Scoring in this game so far from Rhian has been really good.
Rhian, you require 24.
Double 12. Great guide. And in.
Shot in a second.
She nearly got a 14 darter in leg 1. She didn't. She did get a 14 darter in leg 2. 1-all.
Rhian to throw first. Game on.
And only 2 legs in, but don't forget you only need to win 2 sets, and it's already 100 average for O'Sullivan.
100.
She carries on like this, she will be very hard to beat, and O'Brien will need a few more of those enormous outshots.
100.
That game between Tori Kurish and Dieter Hedman saw Tori come out and throw 30 darts for the first 2 legs, which is 100 average.
83.
So it's a similar kind of start here from the Welsh lady.
Yeah, it is their first meeting in an individual, a singles competition. They have met playing for their countries before in the counties, I'm sure.
140.
If someone was to collate all of those records throughout history, they'd be on it for a few years.
Well, Maria, before the match, exclusively revealing that she's going to stop playing county darts and just start to rein it in a little bit and focus on the big stuff and some soft tip
That's fair enough.
100.
Maybe we'll see the world a bit more.
140.
Looking for one treble 20. Now looking for a treble 19.
44.
Does leave a two-darter. But O'Sullivan gets a dart at tops.
58. Maria, you require 96.
60 for double 18. Stay there. Beautiful. Double 8.
80.
Almost in front with another excellent check out again.
Rhian, you require
But Rhian
20.
O'Sullivan, has to be said, has been scoring beautifully so far in this one. And she hasn't been missing doubles by big margins, if at all. Look at
10.
that. 3 magnetised to
Maria,
the
you
wire.
require 16.
Double 8. And now just 8.
No score.
And now O'Sullivan can come back and clean up
Rhian, you require 10.
and get herself in front.
Double 2.
8.
What a chance
Maria, you
for
require
O'Brien to be in
16.
front here. Against the run of play, really. And she
on the
is.
third leg.
Taking
Maria
her chances. And Rhian O'Sullivan could honestly
Fourth leg
be a
is
set
Maria
to the good
throw
already.
first. Game on.
She's missed darts at double. Well, she's had darts at double in every single leg of this match.
60.
This is Rhian O'Sullivan's 4th Ladies World Championship here at the Lakeside. And if she's looking to
100.
follow in the footsteps of Lisa Ashton, if she wins this tournament, she will have done exactly what Lisa did, winning on her 4th turn.
43.
Yes, she's looking to reach the semi-finals for the 3rd time. She reached the final the first 2 times she appeared on the Lakeside stage.
60.
She was away from the game for some time. Started a family and lived the family life, bringing up her children.
26.
But she's come back and it's like she's never been away.
Absolutely right. Who knows what she would have done in that time had she been here. That all is down to speculation, but what she does now is most important. Another maximum from Rhian.
83. Rhian, you require 161.
Those dart flights as well, they're very
60.
reminiscent of what Mark Webster used to win the title back in 2008. Can you believe that was 14 years ago? I'll have to remind Mark of that a little bit later on. He's going to hate me for
100.
it.
Rhian, you require 101.
He was a young pup then, wasn't he? The Welsh world champion. Will Rhian O'Sullivan take that honour?
65.
There's another missed double. That will be a slight concern for O'Sullivan at this early stage.
Only a slight one.
59. Rhian,
Just
you
the
require
tiniest seed of
36.
doubt on the outer ring. What do we
It's
know?
on the fourth
2-2.
leg. Rhian O'Sullivan.
And this set, it really does deserve a last leg decider, in my
Fifth leg
opinion,
is
because
Rhian
it's had a
to
lot
throw
to
first.
deliver. And it's had a
Game
lot to live up to, considering what it's followed.
Yeah, they've certainly done themselves justice already in this match. And
100.
O'Sullivan throws first, but every single leg in this opening set has gone against the throw.
Does that surprise you, considering the last set
41.
of the previous match, where the first 3 legs went against the throw?
This is brilliant, absolutely superb. The scoring here from Rhian O'Sullivan, who has already doubled her maximum tally for the tournament.
100.
I'm starting to believe why Maria said she didn't want to run into Rhian. This is really good. And even when she misses
60.
that treble, she's not far off it. She's got a very big support network here, has Maria O'Brien.
60.
Lisa Ashton's here, the 4-time champ.
161.
Trina's here, the 10-time champ. But we know that the Welsh get really well supported wherever they go. But at Lakeside, this is like home soil.
She's left 161 3 times in this opening set, and what that tells you is that she's throwing very, very straight darts.
Weight of the dart's not bad either.
Rhian, you require 61.
Loads of time to get a set that she really does deserve, considering the way she has scored.
9 for tops. Nope. Oh, she's going for a 17. And she hit the single 2, but luckily for her, Maria O'Brien is a long, long way behind.
I don't expect her to miss this double 16.
44.
I believe she's about to go one set to the good, whether it's this visit or the next.
She has missed 10 darts at double, but she does not miss that one. And she edges.
It's Maria to throw first.
Who's going to play her?
Game on.
Kirsty Hutchinson checking out the competition.
I think that's pretty wise, actually.
100.
Sometimes you need little trinkets of information going into the biggest game of your life, because a lot of people are going to say something to that effect over the next 72 hours.
Obviously, it's a quarter-final lineup that was never going to include Lisa Ashton, who we were delighted to welcome today.
41.
But also Fallon Sherrick, who decided not to play in the tournament. But we've also lost, before this stage, the #1 seed Dita Hedman and the defending champion Mikuru
43.
Suzuki. What does it say about women's darts that we have a really different 8 faces at this stage?
I think what we're doing with this tournament is we're looking to
60.
the future to see who can possibly usher in their own little generation. You look at someone like Rhian, for instance.
60.
Obviously a great player for many, many years, but when life gets in the way, and we haven't seen Rhian for a while, we've been talking about other people for a long time, but maybe this is the right time for Rhian to have her say at the top. Maybe not just for this year, but for about 5, if not more. It has to be good, timing-wise, in life as well. And as far as South Wales or Southwest Wales, to be more
100.
specific, there is a great chunk of dart players, period. Johnny Clayton, Jamie Lewis,
125.
Rhian O'Sullivan. I could go on and on.
He was good value, wasn't he? The Muffin Man who we just saw, Steve Hine, really enjoyed himself despite defeat last night.
81.
He's heading to the seniors qualifiers tomorrow to be back 92. Here at the Lakeside. He loves it here. She loves it here. And double 18. We'll see her take the opening leg.
Yeah,
wonderful finish from Rhian O'Sullivan, who really is on a roll.
This is amazing.
Second leg is Rhian to
just
throw first.
Pinpoint stuff wherever you look.
Game on.
Maria O'Brien will be hurting in more than one way right now, that's for sure.
Well, she
60.
Exploded onto the hockey with that brilliant 135 checkout. But we've seen Rhian
60.
look deadly on the doubles herself. She missed, as I said, all those darts earlier, but she was allowed to, wasn't she? The trebling has been sensational. She's hit 3 180 in this match, as much as she hit across her previous 2 games. She's hit more than any other woman in the tournament.
60.
And you just fancy her every time she goes for a finish.
Something to be said about the statement, I know how to do that.
60.
She's showing right here and on previous occasions that she can make the final. Now, if she makes the final
60.
again at the expense of Maria O'Brien and Kirsty Hutchinson, the good news is you haven't got a rampant Trina Gulliver in your way.
100.
That is, of course, us just waiting to see what happens.
60.
Our imaginations can get
Rhian
away with us.
141.
But she is playing very much better than her opponent at this stage. There's another treble. 25 potentially.
130.
She's so good. She's missing the 25 and getting more than that. She's now on 11.
Yeah, she's had a 14 darter in this match, a couple of 16 darters. That first leg of this set was 18 darts. Double 4 for a 17 darter.
The second leg, Rhian O'Sullivan.
Now she's one away.
Third leg is Maria to throw first.
This is very reminiscent, if not better, than her first game of the tournament, where she averaged just under 86, and she hasn't broken a sweat yet.
81.
Well, there have only ever been 5 performances that have ended with a 90-plus average in the Women's World Championship.
100.
And Rhian is around that mark right now. Trina Gulliver has 3 of them, the top 3. Lisa Ashton, the 4-time world champion, and Mikuru Suzuki, the 2-time winner of the tournament.
Yeah, Mikuru's came in the final as well against Lorraine Winstanley.
55.
She's slowed down a little bit here, has Rhian, giving Maria the chance maybe of her own comeback, because she's at the brink right here. This one is only best of 3 sets. Do you think that's fair for the quarterfinals? The ladies, do you think that maybe there was an opportunity for them to go to best of 5 sets? Or is it down to the scheduling and the amount of time that we have on quarterfinal Friday?
Yeah, it's timing, isn't it?
41.
4-0 in the last match. Should have said, you know, just put another couple on this one. But when it was 4-3, I think best of 3 works for everyone apart from Maria O'Brien right now.
Maria, you require 167.
6 darts from here is somewhat luxurious for Maria,
59.
considering what's happened already. But if she doesn't take that 108, Rhian's got 6 from 184.
60. Maria, you require 108.
It's a good guide. Double 18.
90.
Was almost an amazing finish.
Rhian, you require 124.
To win in style. 14 or treble. Well, well, well.
I think I'm flummoxed.
18.
Why didn't you go 14 ball?
And a third.
And she's been made to pay for it, because going treble 16 or treble 8 there was the wrong call. A bad tactic from Rhian that cost her a shot for the match.
First, game on.
Rhian O'Sullivan denying herself a match start. I can only think that she's got
140.
so in the zone in her own game that she hasn't even considered that what her opponent's on.
Looking at her now, she is looking at the dartboard,
41.
seeing what her opponent is hitting, and she can of course hear the referee Garen Roderick. So I think that was just a tactical error.
100.
But what a way to come back. Ton 40 ton, massively in front.
We were talking about yesterday seeing players not go for the ball. I think you said when somebody was on 88. I think when somebody's on 18 is a new record.
Yeah, that one's lost on me. But Rhian's not lost on that 60 because she's got another maximum.
This is simply a stunning display from Rhian O'Sullivan, who is announcing herself
Rhian, you require 81.
Not just a contender, but possibly the favourite to take this title.
This time not going for the bullseye, and the single to leave it was the right play.
41.
She will return for tops. 3 darts in hand, and you just sense it's a matter of seconds between her and the semi-finals.
100.
She's at 23.
You require 40.
3 figure scores in this match, and it's a short match. 4 of those have been 180s.
Game. Shot.
And Rhian rolls on.
O'Sullivan.
O'Sullivan